Junk Market.
No, what?
Fargo Junk Market. Oh, you started.
You're already saying the wrong thing.
I said Fargo Junk Market, Fargo Junk Market, Fargo Junk Market. I didn't know you'd started though.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 degrees.
Is it 2? It doesn't
is.
feel that warm.
We are almost 1 week away from Fargo Junk Market. That's why Tim was leaping up and down for our spring show, which hopefully it'll be warmer. It'll be warm inside. But next Saturday, the 25th, at the fairgrounds from 9 to 4, we hope you can be there. Right?
Be there, be square.
That's right. What I really hope is that all my out-of-town vendors arrive safely. That's the most important thing.
How about your out-of-town shoppers?
Well, also the out-of-town shoppers. I just want everyone to be safe and getting there, so.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a weird collection today. I know you think they're all weird, but this one is really weird. No comments.
Ooh, it's the pot. Is it a pot? Big.
It's whatever pot. You want it to be. Do a close-up, though, so they can see.
Looks like it's all worn off, but it's not a pot. It looks like a pot, but you can see there's some downtown felt here. So it flips over, and it's a stand for something.
It's a candle holder, and I left the candle part outside because I like it better like this.
Okay. It's very thick and heavy. Plate bowls.
Plate bowls?
Sure. They're not really deep like big bowls, but you could use those as plates or bowls or both. And you can use them oven to table to dishwasher. Those are pretty fancy. They're Japanese.
They're not super old.
No.
But they're that stoneware brand. Is it Mikasa?
I don't know.
They're similar to those cups that I found too.
Oh, Mikasa. Whole wheat.
Mikasa.
Right there.
Whole wheat, I think, is the design.
I would imagine.
I don't know why anyone would buy dishes not in a thrift store, because these are 50 cents each, and look at these. They're lovely.
I thought they were $22 each.
No. They're lovely. Anyway, those will be for sale.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. Those are nice little bowl dishes, plate things.
Yeah, plate bowls. Mm-hmm. Is that what you call them?
Plate bowls. That's what we used to eat when I was
makes up words.
When I was a young man living still under my parents' roof, my mom would make homemade chicken noodle soup, and they were big, shallow bowls. But it was like that. It was like plate bowls, so you could.
Plate bowls.
That's not what anyone else called them, but that's what I'm calling them. So.
All right. So.
Blue plate. That's just a plate or a platter. A plate platter.
I think it's. Stop making up words. Oh my lord.
It's a plate platter.
It's from
blue.
Pier 1.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the stuff from Pier 1, I learned today that Home Goods is carrying some of the Pier 1 line, but
new.
I would assume new, but I love to find Pier 1 stuff. I found these dishes, this glassware.
Well, I'll tell you what, this one looks
also in
like
blue.
It was hand rolled and then just put together because the edges are not the same. It's kind of different all around.
So I just want to give you some insight on. My husband has been watching the Great Pottery Showdown on TV, and so now he has a whole limited knowledge in what he thinks he's an expert on saying things about the pottery.
Well,
he always
don't you think that's the case with that one? That they took this clay and they mash it, they get all the air out, then they put it down, they roll it with, not a rolling pin, it looks like a rolling pin, but it's not a rolling pin. And then they get it flat, and then they make something like that.
I think it was mass produced to be
it's possible.
Unusually shaped, but I think it's wonky and
I want to
wonderful.
believe that it was handmade and made odd like
for
that.
Pier 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who knows? We could scratch off the Pier 1 and then we would know.
You know what I found today in the thrift store?
Golf clubs.
A Fargo Junk Market t-shirt.
Oh, just like that? Is it this one?
No, but I just burst out laughing. It was so funny. And I thought, did I donate that?
Yeah,
possible.
It probably went to
It's
one of your
possible.
boxes.
But someone got a junk market t-shirt and then did not want it. So sad.
There's not that many Fargo junk
I
market
know.
t-shirts out there.
I know. So it makes me excited that we're in
We'll have to really grill the volunteers when they
I
show
know.
up
Did
this year.
you donate your t-shirt? Because you're not getting another one.
Mhm.
Just kidding. You can have as many as you want. Okay. This also is probably not old, but it looks old. It's kind of groovy, huh?
It is, what do you suppose that's made out of? Wood? I don't know.
I
That's,
think it's a mass-produced to look old, sadly, but
no. It is made out of wood, yeah. It looks, who knows? That's weird. It's a tall, I don't even know what they're trying to represent there.
I don't know either. I might take the rope out. I don't know.
But
Anywho.
that's what it is. If you had, what would you do with that? I don't.
Well, you'd use it as a vase. Like flowers.
You could use it like a bun holder and just put a 4-pack of buns. Just drop them in individually. And then you could carry it around and you'd be like, anybody want a bun? Just grab one. Although they'd be kind of hard to get out of there. It'd be like the old trick with the monkey reaching his hand in and then when you got the bun, you couldn't get your hand out. So you'd have to dump them out.
It's a good thing this is not a professional show.
Well, it is a professional show. It's aired professionally.
We'd be canceled. All right, next.
I want this one. Oh,
What?
a ball of twine.
Oh.
So, this goes along with the last one. If you had a monkey that you were trying to catch, you could take that ball of twine, shove it in there. Just like that. And then he would reach in and grab it, and he couldn't get his hand out because it would be wrapped around the ball of twine. But we'll take that out. There's a ball of twine. Now what do you got for me? Some picture frames. Those are fancy picture frames. They've got real glass in them. They're matching. See that? What do you suppose that is? 5x7?
I don't know. I just like that they were old and
Yeah.
had carved detail on them. I'll probably use them
Pretty
for
intricate.
signs like "We take Venmo, Square, blah blah blah." So.
Or get your snacks over here. Or booths are that way, or something
Yep,
like that.
something.
Is this a fancy purse like you normally have
Someone-
been picking up lately?
The lady that I was checking out said it was a lunch bag.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say this is a heated cool bag because it's oh yeah, look at that. You put your lunch in there, and it's reflectorized, and then on the top you pull the drawstring shut, and it keeps your
so would you carry your lunch
salad
in that?
cold. Well, I wouldn't, but if you were a lady,
Why? Guys can have floral purses too.
I'm not saying guys can't, but it just looks.
Also tomorrow,
looks like a
Timmy
purse, a very florally
Timmy
purse.
here will be marching in his fancy fireman. Give a shout out for the parade tomorrow.
Yeah, if you
They're going to
wanna
be wearing bunker gear.
put some warm clothing on if you're coming out. It'll probably be
Because-
the coldest St. Patrick's Day parade ever.
Yes. Well, when it's nicer out, they wear their dress blues,
Dress uniform.
which is kind of fun to see them all dressed up and fancy.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it's going to be too cold, so they'll be in their firefighter gear.
Yeah, will be
Um,
recognizable.
Yes.
With the old truck and either a ladder truck or an engine. So
Yeah.
that's
One
us.
time I gave you a bloody nose at a parade. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Because tell the story.
Because those of us that were marching in the parade were sober, and I got to
No, that is not what happened. I was just excited to see you.
You just came running up.
Yes.
Oh.
What? I don't know what story you were
Maybe
going to
that
tell.
was a different story.
Good grief.
You did come running up to me and kind of jumped.
I
and
jumped
as
up
you
to
jumped,
see you to hug you, and I
hit my
bashed you in the
nose.
face.
It
So-
bled a lot. I went inside, I had blood all over me, and my hands I had nothing to stop it, so I was just going like that, and there's just blood.
Yeah.
Looked like I'd been attacked by a grizzly bear. Ooh, what's that? Squirrel soaps. Squirrel candles, not soaps. They're holding a nut each. So. What do you suppose that would be for? That is a
recipe holder.
Oh yeah, it's got a little clothespin on there, and you clip it.
Or a cookbook, like if you're making something, you can snap it on there so you can read it while you're cooking. Or just to put your mail in. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that
Anything
like a
you wanted to hold up so you can see it?
grandma-y thing where they would have that?
Yeah, it looks like Grandma's husband made that. That would be Grandpa. Wow, that's very heavy. That's a weird item too. It's very different. I'm assuming that's a soap
hoping it's not
dish.
an ashtray though.
Um,
Soap dish seems, I don't know.
Seems better suited as a soap dish than an ashtray, but it's extremely heavy.
Yeah.
That probably weighs several pounds right there. That Jamie, that would be a good one for Jamie. It'd be a murder weapon.
Oh,
Wax them all
I'm
right.
gonna cut you off from this video. Jeez. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
See you
Happy
at
St. Patrick's Day.
Junk Market next weekend.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.